Hey, what's up? It's Karen San Diego, and I am now officially 11 months post-op. And that's really crazy because that means that next month I'm going to be 12 months post-op, aka 1 year post-op. So I'm a month away from being a year out, and I think that is just like... And the thing about that is, so when I first started counting how far post-op I was counting 4 weeks. So that's why this video is like, the timing's a little bit off to the other videos that I've posted, because I was always counting like from 4 weeks after each time I was a different month, if that makes sense. But then I was like, wait a minute, I should be counting from the 15th of every single month, because I got surgery, was it the 15th or the 16th? So I should be counting from that day instead. So technically today, as I'm sitting here filming this video, is the 19th. So I'm a little bit over 11 months post-op, which is insane. It still feels like it was just yesterday that I got this surgery done. So to almost be a year out is just like, is literally mind-boggling to me. Like, it literally does not make any sense in my head, but I digress. All right, so let's jump right into the updates. The first thing I have here is that literally nothing makes me feel sick anymore. So I'm not sure if I mentioned this in other months, but I feel like this is the month where that became really evident to me. I had a few times this month where I kind of slipped up and ate things that I shouldn't have ate. I think I mentioned in my last video that there was a week where 3 times in that 1 week I had donuts. And I found this really good donut spot near my house, which is a gift and a curse, because that week that I found it, me and my husband kept going back and getting more. And granted, after that week, we both kind of checked ourselves and haven't gone back since. I will be back. I will be back, but not as consistently. So I'm not going to do it in 1 week. Going back 3 times is wild. And the thing about that though, is when I was earlier in my journey, if I had done something like that, I would have been sick. And that would have been my incentive not to do that again. But because donuts don't make me feel sick, nothing sugary makes me feel sick, literally nothing other than avocados make me feel sick anymore, I'm able to just eat whatever. So I did overindulge that week. Luckily, I didn't gain any weight after doing that, mainly because each time I had a donut, I had like a donut. Like, I didn't sit down and eat like half the box or anything, even though honestly I could, because donuts are a slider food for me. I can eat like 2 in one sitting if I wanted to, but I usually just have the one. I always have just the one in the one sitting, but that's not something that I want to eat multiple times a week. Maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks, if I want to have a donut, that's fine. But I definitely overdid it that week. But I bring that up to say that it didn't make me sick. So now that I'm 11 months post-op, I'm at this place where nothing is making me feel sick. And that makes it a lot easier to make really bad decisions when it comes to my food. And the thing is, I'm pretty good at checking myself. Now, I'm pretty good at checking myself. Before surgery, I was not good at checking myself. I wouldn't check myself until I had spiraled. And then at that point, I would just be mad at myself and beat myself up. What I love now about the way I think now on this journey is whenever I do have those moments where I'm like, girl, you're bugging. You're doing a little bit too much. I don't immediately then beat myself up anymore. It's kind of like, okay, you had your fun, like chill out and get back on track. And I'm able to just check myself without beating myself up and having a lot of negative self-talk, which is a good thing, because I'm someone, that was one of my main struggles before surgery, was just going into the cycle of negative self-talk whenever I did something bad as far as my eating. So yeah, nothing's making me feel sick. I can eat anything I want. I can drink anything I want. Sugary drinks and stuff like that don't make me feel sick. Only thing with juices and stuff like that is I don't like them anymore. I'm noticing even like the sugar-free kind, like anything that's too sweet drink-wise, I don't really like it. That goes for alcohol as well. I have drank alcohol a few times this month. This month was Valentine's Day. Me and my husband have done a few date nights this month. And each time I get a drink, and I've been reaching for more like sour type drinks. Like I had a gin and juice last time I went out. I'll get like an amaretto sour, things like that. But the fruity cocktails are not really my style anymore. But if I do drink them, they don't make me feel sick. Like I can drink the entire thing and I don't get sick. So that's just to say that the further out you get, the more you're gonna have to rely on your own willpower to keep you in check, and the less you're gonna be able to rely on your sleeve to keep you in check, because it's just your body just kind of gets used to eating these things again and you don't feel sick. Like I remember in the beginning, I'd be like, well, even if I wanted to, I couldn't because I feel sick if I eat that or if I drink that. Not anymore. On the same lines of sick. So food that I eat doesn't make me feel sick or anything like that anymore. But for the first time since having surgery, I got really, really sick. And I'm not talking about like cough sick. I mean like stomach sick. Like I had some sort of stomach bug. Me, my daughter, my husband, and my mom all had the same sickness. So obviously it was something that was spreading around. It wasn't related to my sleeve. However, the problem with that is because I was really, really sick, stomach sick, I wasn't eating. So I want to say I was really, really sick for maybe about 5 days. And during that time, I had no complete meals. I literally was drinking like soup broth. Maybe had a cracker here and then, but even the crackers I was throwing up. The only thing I wasn't throwing up was broth. So I was drinking a lot of broth, drinking a lot of tea, but I couldn't keep food down for quite some time. And because I couldn't keep food down, I wasn't taking my vitamins because I knew that if I took my vitamins on an empty stomach, it will make me feel even more sick. So I went a good amount of time. I want to say maybe about a week. Because even after I was starting to get food down, it wasn't a lot. So I was terrified. I didn't want to take my vitamins and start feeling sick again. So for like a week, I didn't take my vitamins on top of not really getting any food. So the result of that was scary. Like really, really scary. After the week of me not eating and me not taking my vitamins, my body shut down. And the way my body shut down was literally my leg was like partially paralyzed. And that sounds terrifying. And it was terrifying. But like my leg, I could move my leg, but I couldn't move the joints in my ankles. In one of my ankles, the other one was fine. To the point where to walk, I was literally like dragging my foot around. I couldn't like, if my foot was straight like this, I couldn't bend it, if that makes sense. And I started researching it. Immediately I was like, I need to go to the emergency room. But then through reading it, it was clear that it was vitamin deficiency that was causing it. So I didn't go to the emergency room in that moment. I was like, okay, I'm going to take my vitamins and then in that night and then see if in the morning it got any better. So that night I ate something, I took my vitamin, and then I went to sleep. And when I woke up, my foot was able to move a little bit better. That day I took my vitamins again and ate, and like progressively throughout that day, I got back function. But it was just like, Jesus Christ, like if you're not on top of your vitamins and not on top of eating, stuff can go really, really bad. Like really, really bad. It was terrifying to be going through that. Like I literally was like, oh my God, like am I gonna not be able to walk anymore? Like what's the problem? And I know you're probably like, girl, why did you not go to the emergency room anyway? And it's just because like I have like a weird phobia with the emergency room. So like I don't like to go to the emergency room. I don't think it's a weird phobia. I think a lot of people have that phobia, but I really don't like emergency rooms. So I don't go there unless I have to. So I like to try to wait it out at home for as long as I can before going to the emergency room. So that's why I was like, let me try to see if I can fix this problem on my own before going there. I've had bad experiences at the emergency room, so I like to avoid it. So I ate that night, took my vitamins, things got better, and now I've been consistently taking my vitamins every single day. I'm not missing not a single vitamin. My B12, my multivitamin, my calcium, I'm taking everything, and I feel great now. But it was just kind of like a wake-up call reminder, not only about the fact that I need to be taking my vitamins consistently, and I need to be eating consistently, even if I'm sick. Like even if I don't know what I gotta do if I'm sick, but I gotta make sure that I'm getting food in my body and that I'm getting my vitamins in, because I don't ever want to experience that again. Whew, yeah, so that was scary, but we're good now. I'm good, I promise. And the next thing that I have on here is to do with eating as well. I think that was also a major change that happened after I was sick and I started eating again. I started noticing certain foods that just didn't make me feel good, and I just wanted to start changing up the way that I eat. So recently I have just been on this health kick. Like I'm on a health and wellness journey, which is funny for me because it's the first time in my life that I've ever been on this type of journey where I'm intentionally trying to eat healthier and exercise more and move my body more and just be aware of what I'm putting into my body without thinking about weight loss. Like I'm not trying to lose weight currently. I'm currently in maintenance mode. But right now I've been trying to eat more whole fruits and vegetables. I've been trying to make sure that the juices that I'm drinking are more organic. I've been trying to make sure I'm moving my body as much as possible, trying to get sunlight, just being healthier overall without thinking about how that impacts my weight. So I think this is just like an amazing place to be in mentally, to be taking care of myself just because I want to be healthy and nothing else. I'm not trying to lose weight. I'm not trying to do anything like that. It's not about my appearance. It's about the inside. And it's just a really weird place for me to be in because like I said, I've never been here before. For me, dieting has always been directly related to wanting to lose weight. So to be in a place where I'm eating certain things just because I want to be healthier feels really good. And it also takes away a lot of the pressure of feeling like I'm cheating on a diet when I'm not on a diet. I'm just trying to consciously make healthier choices. Does that mean I won't have that donut that I found the other day? Yes, I'm gonna still have donuts. Yes, I might have Chick-fil-A from now and then. Yes, I might eat whatever I want to eat. But for the most part, I'm trying to make healthy choices and just pay a lot of attention to what I'm eating. Pay a lot of attention to the nutrition on food. A lot of the times, because of surgery, we're focused on low carb, high protein. But what are in these foods? So like eating something that says it has low carbs doesn't mean that it's healthy. When you read it and you're seeing a lot of ingredients on there and you don't even know what these things mean, a lot of chemicals are in this food. Yeah, it has low carbs, but is it good for you? Is what I'm starting to look at on packaging a lot more and starting to reach for things that are a little bit healthier and have more organic ingredients, natural ingredients that I can understand. Not just for me, but for my daughter and my husband as well, and just trying to be more aware of that. I'm trying to get into juicing and making our own juices instead of buying the processed juice that has Lord knows what kind of chemicals in there. And then, yeah, so it just feels really good to be on this type of journey where it has nothing to do with weight loss. And for those of you who have been on a weight loss journey for most of your life, like I have, you know how much diet and weight loss have always been connected. So I think a lot of you would be able to understand how weird it is to be trying to eat healthier, but not trying to lose weight, just trying to be healthier, and how amazing it feels to not be in a mental place of like, I need to eat this so I lose weight. Just instead thinking I need to eat this so I'm just a healthier person all around. And that also makes it easier to stick to it because it doesn't feel like I'm punishing myself by eating healthier. It genuinely feels like a reward, like I'm doing something good for my body, opposed to me trying to deprive my body for the sake of weight loss. So I love it here. Along with that, with nutrition, also comes that like I said, I'm in maintenance mode now, which is amazing. I've never been in maintenance mode in my life either. I've never been in a place where I didn't want to lose weight. So right now I am very, very comfortable at the weight that I'm at. You'll see what my weight is just now when I do my weigh-in. But yeah, I'm not trying to lose weight. I do, however, want to tone up. So I do want to, lift weights. I'm signed up for Pilates classes. I'll take you guys with me for everything that I do. And then also I'm going to do some more what I eat in a day so you can see what my diet looks like now. Because compared to what I eat in the days when I was trying to lose weight, what I eat now is pretty different in that I'm eating more carbs and just really just incorporating all the food groups opposed to just trying to get protein in and trying to avoid the carbs and trying to eat a certain amount of calories and things like that. I'm more so focusing on getting in all of the food groups into my meals. Instead of skipping the rice, I actually eat the rice now, or maybe eat the quinoa or couscous or whatever, or maybe just have some sweet potatoes or some mashed potatoes or something with my food. So I'm getting in all my food groups there. So yeah, so my food definitely looks different, and I think that it's great going on this journey now of relearning my relationship with food as it pertains to maintaining my weight and not trying to lose weight. And I've also noticed that since I've switched that up and I started eating more carbs and eating more vegetables and things like that, it's also helped with my hair. I noticed my hair starting to grow a lot more thick since I've been incorporating these things back into my diet, because I definitely do understand that a big part of hair loss is malnutrition. So now that I'm in maintenance mode and I'm eating more carbs, I'm eating more vegetables, still eating protein, but just adding more nutrients in there, it's definitely been helping my hair, and it's doing wonders for my skin. Next on my list of things that have changed this month is actually not a change. It's actually something that has stayed the same, and that's my clothing size. For the first few months, I was literally like changing clothing sizes like every single every 2 weeks, every month, and it was crazy. I was buying clothes and then outgrowing them so quickly because I was losing so much weight. But now I've noticed that my clothing size has been pretty consistent. I wear a size 6. If something is cut small, then maybe I get an 8, but for the most part, a 6 in any store fits well. And then I buy my tops in a small or a medium. I get a medium if it's something cut small, or if I just want it to be looser. And then I get a small if it's true to size. So a small size 6 is my size, which still sounds wild to me because I'm coming from being like an 18-20 to go down to a size 6 is really, really wild to me. I did not think I was gonna get this size. I genuinely thought that I would get to maybe like a 10. So to be a 6 is great, and I don't think I'm gonna get smaller than that. If anything, I think once I go to the gym, I'm gonna be building muscle, and I think that'll help me combat any weight loss. So like, although I'll be losing weight, I'll be building muscle. So I don't think my sizes are gonna change. And if they do, I think it'll be something to where like, I can just get my clothes tailored. I won't have to get a whole new wardrobe again. So you know what that means? Try on hauls. Lots and lots of try on hauls to come as I continue to expand my wardrobe. I'm still in the process of finding my personal style and refining it. I think I have a good understanding of what my personal style is now. It's like a classic, chic, timeless type of style is what I like. I do like trends, but like I like to splash them in here and there. So I'm still in the process of rebuilding my entire wardrobe. So definitely more try on hauls to come, especially now that I can start buying things that are a little bit more pricey, since I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna be at this size for a while and I don't have no intention of gaining weight. So I'm going to indulge and shop a lot more. Hell, maybe that'll even be an incentive for me to make sure I stay on track, because I'm not trying to have to rebuild a wardrobe ever again. All right, so next on my list is a NonScale Victory. So I'm gonna just insert the video right here from my Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen this, but if not, I can actually fit inside my daughter's toy car. This car is made for like 4-year-olds. She's 3, but the car is made for like 4-year-olds. And I remember when I was bigger, she had asked me to sit in there, and I had tried to sit in there, and like, one of my legs could barely have fit in this car, but now I could fit my entire body into her tiny baby car. And this is silly, but it's one of those things that really just show you how far you've come. Because when I say like one leg was fitting in there before, and now I can fit my entire body in there. And this car, it's pretty small in there. It's meant for one small child to sit in that seat. It's not even one of those 2-seaters. It's meant for one small child. So the fact that I can fit my whole body in there, I just thought that was amazing. And I wanted to make sure that I add more NonScale Victories into this video, into these update videos, just so you can see like things that have changed and things I'm really excited about. And this had me so excited, just being able to fit in there and have fun. I felt like a kid again. And I think a lot of things about this journey have me feeling like a kid again, to where I'm just able to do like silly things and just fit without having to think, oh, am I too big? Oh, am I gonna break it? Anything like that. So yeah, I just had that fun NonScale Victory that I wanted to share. I'm trying to think of what other things I can add to this update. Honestly, this month has not been that different than any other month, other than the things that I've mentioned. A lot of things have been the same. I still take BariLife vitamins. Those are the only vitamins that I take. I do have a code with them. I'll put my code on the screen, and it's always in the description box if you want to use BariLife vitamins. I take their Just One vitamin and their calcium chews. So my vitamins are still the same, and I've still been pretty good. Other than the week I told you I was sick, I've still been really good about taking those. I've still been on top of it with my Profi. I've been drinking my Profi every single day, so I'm getting my protein in through protein shakes every single day, so that's still going on. I still don't count calories or anything like that. I eat intuitively. I prioritize protein, but as I said, I am including other food groups, so it's not just protein, but I do still prioritize protein. I stop eating when I'm full. I pretty much can eyeball my food and know exactly how much I need to eat, so I don't need to measure anything. I'm just trying to think of things that like maybe like frequently asked questions that may come up, if anybody's wondering if that's still a thing in month 11. But yeah, things are pretty much the same. If you have questions about anything, you can go ahead and leave them below and I'll answer it. Month 11 has been great, and I'm really looking forward to month 12. I think I'm gonna do a photo shoot for my 1-year post-op, just to like really celebrate this accomplishment. I've never done a photo shoot ever. I've never done that before. A professional photo shoot anyway. You know, I'd be playing around with my camera in my house, but to do a professional photo shoot, I've never done that, so I'm gonna do that for my 1 year for sure. All right, so yeah, that is it for the update. Let's go ahead and get into the weigh-in to see what I'm weighing now at 11 months post-op. All right, so as you can see, I'm now weighing 159 pounds, which for this month, I've honestly been fluctuating a lot. So I go between 163 and 158, and it's just kind of like sometimes I'm 162, sometimes I'm 160, sometimes I'm 159, sometimes I'm 158, and it kind of just goes in that loop. Like I'm always one of those weights between 163 and 159, and I'm honestly perfectly okay with that. My goal weight was 165. That is always where I felt like my body just rested at anyway. So going between 163 and 159, 158 seems pretty normal to me. I think as I start going to the gym more and things like that, I may lose a little bit more weight, but I think I'll also be building more muscle, since in the gym my focus is going to be weightlifting. So I think I'll be losing some weight but gaining some muscle. So I think my weight will pretty much just stay in this vicinity, but we'll see. I plan for my next month, I'm going to be going hard in the gym. So hopefully by my next update, I can see how the going to the gym consistently impacts my weight. But for right now, 158 to 163 is where I've been resting. But today I am 159. And I've mentioned this in the video already, but yeah, I'm in maintenance mode now. So I am not trying to lose any more weight. This is where I want to stay. So it feels really, really good. I know when you get surgery, they tell you you lose most of your weight within the first year. So it feels great that I'm about to be a year out and I'm at my goal weight. I'm comfortable where I am. So it makes me feel pretty successful in this journey that I was able to do that within the first year. I know that as I continue in this journey, it's going to still continue. I have to battle to make sure that I maintain it and keep the weight off. But the way I feel so good about the way I look, and I feel so good when I eat healthy and when I work out and do all these things, that I think having a healthier lifestyle is just a part of who I am now. So I'm really honestly not worried about gaining back weight, at least not a significant amount of weight. I'm just really excited to live my life in this new way. I have no desire to go back to eating the things I used to eat, no desire to go back to binge eating, no desire to go back to feeling negative about myself all the time. Like I really do. When I say I love it here, like I genuinely love it here, and I'm not going back. I'm just gonna speak that into existence and put that into the universe, that I'm not going backwards. I'm not going back to that old life. So this is where I'm staying, and I'm staying here for life. Like I'm locked in, ain't no switching up. Yeah, I know this update was kind of short, but that's just because, you know, the further you get in this journey, the less there is to say. Like life just starts to become normal. This just becomes a new normal, and there aren't as many things that change. But of course, you know, I'm going to continue to update you guys as I get further and further along in my journey. I'm not going to stop with the updates. They may not be, after a year, they may not be like every single month, but I'm going to make sure to continuously update you guys, because this is a journey. Things are always going to be changing. So as they keep changing, I'm going to keep updating, because I like to keep you guys in the loop. And I also want to know what's been going on with you guys. I know a lot of you had surgery same time as me. I want to know, how are things going for you in your journey? Even if you didn't get surgery when I got it, how are things going for you in your journey? What are the updates going on in your journey? I like the fact that this community is so tight-knit. I'm able to talk to you guys. It doesn't feel like I'm just talking to a camera. Like right now, it feels like I'm talking to my friends, I'm talking to my community, I'm talking to my family. I just want to thank you guys for being such a huge part of this journey with me. And not only have you guys been a huge support system for me throughout my journey, but you guys have also helped me reach my goal of being a content creator online. Like my content has been blowing up. I've been doing amazing as far as growth, and that is literally all because of the support that you guys have given me. So I just want to, from the bottom of my heart, say thank you for that. Like I would not be where I'm at all without you. My ultimate goal is to be able to do this full time, so I'm able to give you as much content as I can, and really invest a lot of energy into this. So every single day I feel myself getting closer and closer to that goal of being a full-time content creator, and that is literally thanks to you. Thanks to my audience, my subscribers, my supporters. I just love you guys so much. I do this whenever like words are not good enough to describe the emotions that I'm feeling. It's just like, But if you guys enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up, drop a comment, let me know if you liked it, and I will see you in my next video.
Where in the world is Karen San Diego? From BK to Belly, it's anywhere she say so. She changing your life, can see it straight through her eyes.